Hello Professor, in this video I will perform the CSRF attack and try to prevent it. I use OpenDocument and NibelBlock as my web application to demonstrate the attack and defense. The requirements to perform CSRF attack is the malicious code that prepared. There is a link. For example, I prepared a CSRF HTML attack file that contains the action link that uses the user.php to add a new user account in OpenDocument. So in this way, to access this user.php, I need the admin authorization. The first thing that we have to perform this attack is we need to ensure admin user has already logged in his account. And then in this browser, I use the Chrome browser. I try to get into the CSRF.html, this malicious file. When I access to this, I will see there is a button that I can click on it. This is a real-life action that hacker may install the HTML file into the victim's computer by many methods, such as sending the email that contains the malicious file that the user may accidentally download it to his PC. And if this HTML file has already installed in the victim's PC, if there is some advertisement web page that contains the redirection URL of this link, then the mistakenly clicked on this link will lead to the attacker's web page, and is how CSRF work. And then if the user has already logged in as admin account, he click on this one, then will request an unwanted action. That's the original user, he doesn't want it. However, the code of CSRF has already executed and the user successfully logged in, added. We can go back to this page, the admin user, and then try to check this. In the admin control panel, there is a user column that can delete accounts. Click on this. This is the new user that we have created by the HTML code, and this is the user admin. In fact, we have already authorized this user as an admin level user that can even delete the original admin account. It is a destructively powerful action that performed by CSRF. We can move to another example. In NibelBlock, this is a web application that provides a place to let people or to let the owner post the comments or the blogging posts in this page. And in the admin account, after I logged in as an admin, I can make the new post, type in the title, and then edit the contents on it. I publish it as that I can view this in a normal blog. This is the new post that is created by the original true admin user. However, if I've already logged in the admin.php and try to access the NibelBlock CSRF.html that contain the action, which can make a new post on the blog. we can try it. Label block, I access the label block CSRF.html, and then you can see that attack on you, this title, this post is already created by the hacker, but it used the admin user's authorization to create it. So the admin, he needs to keep an eye on his blog. If he finds that there is something is strange, but since this post is created by the name of admin, so he may not find it that quickly and cannot know about there is an unwanted post that created, and people can view this post frequency. We can see that in a viewer view, we can click on this post and watch. We can read this attack on you, and there is a short image, and there is a click this haha. Viewer will think that this post is created by admin, and they will think it's safe and try to click this. Some hacker will use this method to spread out the attacks by injecting other malicious scripts into his web page. By clicking on this button, viewer will be redirected to the attacker's web page. Just I've created to show as an example. Hello, you get CSRF. This post is actually created by the attacker. This is a powerful way to spread out other attacks by using the authorization of the admins and using the trust of the admin. So, what way to prevent CSRF attack? I introduce the CSRF token in the attack to prevent the attack. In the open document, there is a file called CSRF protector. It contains the token function that can make a token that connects with a request action and provide a token session ID to that action. It has a self-generation token that will be compared to the session token. If both of them is validated, the request action will be performed. However, if attackers inject the HTML file into the user computer and the admin access that request which is created by the attacker, which is outside the original user server, then the request will be rejected and cannot be performed. So we can try this. In the install another open document which contains a token program that I log in the admin once again and try to type in the CSRF attack. Thus, the request was not found on this server. It's an error that CSRF has already been rejected because this token is not validated to the original self-generated token. And try another way on label block. In this label block, I can post a comment, post by the admin user as usual. Hello. However, if I access the malicious HTML file, made by the attacker, it will return me to the login page. Since that in label block there is a session class that has performed and created the token function already, same as open document web application, and it creates the form token that will be compared to the session token. And if the session token is not validated to the self-generated token, that means the session token is created by the attacker, then the request will be rejected and start the protection policy that's to force the admin logout to prevent other CSRF attack. So this is the demonstration of how to prevent CSRF attack, and I hope that the people can learn from this simple demonstration and try to find out the vulnerable page and fix it or update the web application as much as he can, so the CSRF attack cannot be performed in his server.